wants to talk about it. And then if you talk about it, me, I come from the mountains, so nobody can accuse me of galamsey. I've never seen raw gold by myself, so I can speak about it. But make a mistake, come from the central region or come from the western region and talk about galamsey. The next day they will brand you as a galamseya. That's their way of weaving around this thing. And how do we ever get to solve this problem if we continue like this?
So what do you propose we do now?
Dr. Mahmoud,
concrete steps.
I have taken you through that. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia is saying that, listen, upon a careful review of all the things we have done, it is clear that it is a source of economic survival for a lot of these people in the mining areas. So let's tap into that.
There are calls for the immediate ban of all forms of mining. And these calls are stemming from concerns that it's very difficult to separate the wheat from the chaff at this time when we have just 79 days to the general election. And we want to see action now.
When I tell you that this thing is political motivated, you don't understand it. Let me tell you why. Why are they calling us for that now? Are you aware that in 2018 there was a 1.5-year ban on small-scale mining? Did they end galamsey? Did they end galamsey? So a strategy you have tried before. Why do you try the same strategy? It didn't work. Why do you try the same strategy? Why don't you propose something new? They talk as if ban against galamsey proposal is a new thing. It's been done before. It was done in 2018. If it solved galamsey, why are we discussing galamsey again? So why is anybody proposing a strategy that never worked in the past that we should do it again? And expect me to follow you hook, line, sinker? No, I will not be hoodwinked. The ban against galamsey, ban against small-scale mining, I don't think is the way to go because, one, we have tried it before and it didn't solve the problem. Number two, there are people who are legitimately doing small-scale mining. It has nothing to do with galamsey. It has nothing to do... That we should go and ban Newmont and ban Goldfields and Anglo-Gold Ashanti and all of that. But where Anglo-Gold Ashanti and Newmont and Co are mining, what has it got to do with all the discussions we are having? So again, I tell you that it is politically motivated. Indeed, our water bodies are being affected. Indeed, galamsey is destroying the water bodies. But the proposals they are making, they are not making it in the interest of the water bodies. They are making it in the interest of their political affiliations. Let's push them like we did to them in 2020. Ban small scale. Do you know what happens when you ban small scale mining? There are tens of thousands of people who are going to lose their jobs. And I'm telling you that. There is one small scale mining, just one, that is employing close to about 5,000. So multiply by the number of small scale mining companies who are genuinely operating. So government should go and ban small scale mining. If my government bans small scale mining, I'll demonstrate against them. You know why? You know why? Because you are going to cause tens of thousands of people to lose their jobs. Why would you do that? So there are armed robbers in town. Because there are armed robbers in town, and there are armed robbers who are snatching phones in Circle, let's ban anybody from coming to Circle. Is that a sensible solution to anything?
Na yɛtoatoa adwen na ne titiriw yɛ magana fo ho die tipɔte yɛ som to aba ema Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia na enwumre yi mera ho kakra mera ho esane sɛ mehwɛ ekwan a ya faso a yɛpɛsɛ yɛde kyekere ɔman we yi na yɛhwɛ ekwan a yɛnnuanom opposition fo edi ɔman no ɛfa a na ɛareho na ene no aka a few days because there are 80 days yi mu anesa na yɛ kwakoto aba sɛ yɛ nyina yɛ nka yɛ ho ambom na yɛ amfa ni bre anka nkyerɛ NDC fo sɛ afidie abroso moya amana broswa wa hwe oman ebebo to the extent that we cannot even have a very simple conversation on national issues and this for entoto abo eni anwea engum omama oman ne kanko ayetin omama oman ne mpuntuo ayetin e kamia koye se omude esane tuminti ankoman no embo esane se omadwemu no so man ne bo a na automatically no Ghana for the Omino Ashomonsa. And they Omaya to the extent say, even when we have the new national issues to discuss, wa bemwa now shumpo so the beba because what they could be NDC for ebe cheche no ma so no mu de fi atare wo ho no ma settle up to say na Ghana for a kind of brofo no o ma settle the citizens up against you. But we cannot continue like that. Enkopem da ben na ebetena wo no matoto mfuturo egu yeni na ma ensem poten na da ho na sese ye ka no ye be jaika esa ne se ye kwakọ yi omo ano enwumrei enkomo a ye ba bedi no ye enkomo a ye Ghana ni bi ehi asem da Ghana ni bi akoma so ha Ghana ni bi a ye nyina ye hwese ye be pekọ ye be fa so a ye be chichire saa enkomo yi na ya bɔ ne pɔ wabra ye nyina ya kabom na ye de nhyehyɛ ya to kwemu a ye betumi de asoso ano enso ekame akoye sɛ ye nuano mo opposition NDC mo no, they are not interested in dealing with the major national issues that require the attention of the country. For them, they prefer when it is going bad so that it will become their gain. Inti wambra we ni abrea wo die mika ehhehye niam no na omudwire gu fam. Wo hhehye no no mudwire gu fam. Wo hhehye no no mudwire gu fam. Enei ade bako a ha Ghana for ya dream power wo mine we mu. Illegal mining. They are yenim say efeno galamsey. It is one of the biggest social cankers that we have to deal with as a country. Time memorial, year upon year, adanini. Ye nyina ye pre Ghana ni bio dog Ghana drink Ghana hu bia drink say we have to find a way to deal with this social canker. But we all agree say you cannot deal with the social canker when you have sabotage. You cannot deal with the social canker when you have people within that are undermining you. You cannot deal with the social canker when you have people within that are fighting your efforts to deal with that canker. Na dia yakra ne se ewia eso de omoka anaju desi omu so eso de omoka omoma na ye tia ma ye omoma okono aidi. But with the mindset of possibilities, we in the New Patriotic Party believe say we shall overcome and we'll be able to deal with this social canker and deal with it once and for all, in spite of Nyama Omoye editwitwan ya naimu editwitwan ya kwemu. NDC for abaye albatross achechire Ghana for kon e ka albatross a ayese kofia na ntachwere no yeso ubomu a usiwu wambomu a uniwu. NDC for de na kwakwa yete se omo abesoan yete se adeso a ye ho hwia eyeji omo abekatena ye konso akwenhie nya difficult and challenges. What you do is to difficult and challenges. What you do is to mobilize the people who can't nipa ni bom ni apekwa ye befa so ye besoso no. Na we are den e kongalamse ni illegal mining. When opposition party no eye nipa ba ko a omo hyemu kena e hyemu ja. Enei Makai Catholic Bishops Conference not a friend is saying press release on my Makai organized labor press release on my Makai various groups concerned. Oh, be I right? Because Aden and I say it's not Ghana for Yankasa. You say in so to be I right, so be able to resist our concern. But here raises our concern. The biggest question is, how do we deal with it and deal with it decisively? Kwambe ne befa so ye beso so ano, ne yaso so ano prekope. Social canker de ni yi no enda fam. To deal with the social canker, you need a concerted effort. Unhia nipa ni nyina se ya no beko benkro. as yet to me deal with social canker. In I am calling on organized labor. I am calling on the clergy. I am calling on traditional authorities. I'm calling on civil society organizations. As we call on government to increase its effort in the fight against galamsey, please, let's call out the opposition party and tell them that enough is enough. Stop fueling this social canker and stop encouraging bad behavior. Organized labor, civil society organizations, religious groups, say, "Ya sorry, ne yan call out opposition, ne ya adwin say, aban government in power, I, yokotoaba, government in power, yanki kansem gu omoso, yanki kansem, we can never solve this without calling out those thwarting the effort of the state in dealing with the matter. Yen to me so no. Let's just say we are not looking for solution. If we fail to call them out, let's just say we are not looking for solution. Let's just say, yan ya adwen say yen chechire so aban. Aban responsibility. Aban asede ne so obeso so ano. But say clearly, if it is quite clear say in aban effort so obeso so ano no, yenya challenges. Na sa challenges are obvious in our face. Na say yan kan wasem ne ejama aban ko ntumi nye. And that is why I am saying that whilst we call on government rightly so, mbra ye catcher aban ne kwan so adon say aban ye hwe kwa be fa so ye be say ye sapomu nsuo na adie yetumi asoso ano no sambre na so na ye hwe ekwan ye be fa so a ye ne omo aye akwansi kwan omo si kwa mu a omo say niema ye no omo yi ase anwea ye no mo yi ase anwea no ye be hwe kwan ye be fa so ye no mbeka say aye ne sade a let's just say genuinely no, our interest is not to fix the problem but to simply look for a scapegoat. Ghana adeɛ baako enyankopɔn de akyɛ yɛn paa ɛna ɛyɛ efema godie good tete yɛn nyinaa ukɔ the friend is saying certain areas are long before colonial masters yi by ɔman wei mu in fact ɛnam yɛ gold ɛyɛ wɔnti ɛna aborɔfo korɔ madwe yɛ den ɛba yɛ so yɛ gold ɛyɛ wɔnti ɛna yɛfrɛ yɛ gold coast enti ɛyɛ adeɛ a sɛ yɛpew sɛ yɛmpew ɛyɛ adeɛ baako enyankopɔn de akyɛ yɛn ba yɛntumi ndi akyire na mfa nsɛe adeɛ baako nso yɛ hia paa ebetumi agye yɛ nyina yɛn kwa madwe mu no nneɛma mmienu ne ehu paa sɛ nipa bia ɛhwerewa mframa a yɛ home ne nsuo a yɛnom ɛtɔre bia kɔm de okra to be sense wo nom na why okay ba wodidi na tramo no wanya nsuo a wotumi afom ewu nti nsuo nya adeɛ si yɛdi ho agro kra but over the years long before centuries before your colonial masters by gold wo ye Ghana for ye gold ya na ye de koba ye didi edwa gold in someone na yetumi e de chichire ye man gold accounted for over 90% of minerals they export efi Ghana ha small scale mining nko a e man about 40%. But the question is answer na abe for beba no machines ni no whenever but na kwan be na yefa so a ye de ye gold nsem no clearly no ye woni ma ye de boaboa gold ano ni ade in fact utie mpenifo am say galamsey e kai kura no na brofo na gather them and sell na be galamsey na nka no de ya kenkan de ehu na che say bibia omo mututu gold ni ade no ma ye wie no ase no na ye mame ne ye papa no makose say gu pan mu na de omo ohoro kakra omo nye bia no makokoton no mapon ne ho kakra but over the period ye koyenim nyina as oman no na ye say no and in kakra we have gotten to the point where ye go